After 3 decades of war, the growth of democracy in Afghanistan has taken another step forward. A date for the presidential election has now been set, and the main process of voter registration has come to an end. More than 12 million Afghans were already in the system, having registered for the last election, while the number of additional voters registered for this year's election has exceeded expectations.
4.5 million is a large people, and we're really happy. Totally from 2004 and 2005, we have around 17 million people those are registered for next election.
All the registration cards end up here, stacked high in hundreds of boxes sent from the country's 34 different provinces. The cards come in batches of 100, packed in tamper-proof evidence bags. They're taken out, checked for duplicates and then counted.
And once the cards are ready, they come into this room where they're scanned and registered on computer. 4 years ago, in the run-up to the last election, this whole process was done by hand.
Women make up 38% of those registered to vote. For a country where women have endured years of suppression, that's a considerable turnout, though not all female voters feel comfortable registering a photo.
We received some forms from Nangarhar without pictures because they don't want to put their pictures. They are very sensitive about their pictures. In some places like Herat, we have received forms with pictures because they don't have that much sensitivity with their pictures.
The Independent Election Commission estimates that a further 500,000 people are yet to register. The process in parts of northern Afghanistan has been hampered by bad weather, and in the south, lack of security in Helmand prevented some registering centres from being set up. Over the next few months, however, the IEC is hoping to reach more voters as security stepped up. The US has announced plans to send an extra 17,000 troops, plus the Afghan army is expected to be bolstered by another 10,000 in the run-up to the election. The Afghan government's hopeful things will run smoothly, while still arming itself for any eventuality.
The way the voter registration process is proceeded, I think it proceeded smoothly and beyond our expectation. There was not much interference by the enemy. But we and the military, we have to be ready for the worst possible scenario. We will spend this time between now and the election, first to neutralize the enemy's so-called spring offensive, and secondly to deprive them of the capability to interfere with the election.
So August the 20th, the date that's been set. It's not yet clear how many candidates will be standing for the Afghan presidency, but the public already know what they want changed.
There are many things I want from the new government, but the most important is security and peace. Other things will gradually happen once we have peace and security. Everybody wants this country to improve, and we will see who really wants to serve this nation and help our people, and we will vote for him. We expect a new government to bring stability to the country and create job opportunities for its citizens. We want a new government to tackle the economic problems of the country because we are not living a human life.
Mel Preen in Afghanistan for the NATO channel.